It's your boy Davidoff. Welcome back to Premier League predictions. I'm actually recording this quite early as Real Madrid v Chelsea is currently going on as I'm recording this. It's the second half and it's currently 1-1. So yeah, is it weird that I want Chelsea to win? Probably a bit weird, but probably a bit mad, to be honest. I just don't want to see Real Madrid win another Champions League. That's the main reason. But still, that's a different conversation though. So let's predict these games. In the previous week, I didn't do very well. I was improving a lot, got 2 exact scores the previous week. I got 3 exact scores, in round 32. So that was elite, a few close ones. And then you see this. Wrong. Close. Wrong results. Wow. Predicted 1-1 between us and Everton. It was 1-0 to Everton. I mean, I didn't think we'd win the game, and I was right, but wrong about the way it went. Liverpool Newcastle, predicted 2-0 Liverpool. It was 1-1, so Newcastle will look at the end, scoring a stoppage time goal. Good to see, of course. West Ham v Chelsea, predicted 2-2. It was 1-0 to Chelsea. Massive win for them, of course. Sheffield United v Brighton, predicted 2-1 to Brighton. It was 1-0 Sheffield United. So I'm pretty sure I did say this is a game that Sheffield could win. One of the few games they could win, but I still went with Brighton anyway and got it wrong. Should have taken a risk there, to be honest. Predicted Wolves to win 1-0 against Burnley. Burnley won 4-0 away. Come on now. 5.54% of players picked a Burnley win. I don't think anyone predicted this. For them to go away to Wolves and win 4-0, I don't think anyone predicted that, but yeah, it was quite funny seeing them wasting time at the end as well in the corner flag. That was quite funny. Leeds v Man United. Predicted a draw, and it was a draw. I predicted 1-1 though, it was 0-0, so not the exact score. Aston Villa v West Brom. Predicted 2-1 Villa, it was 2-2, so wrong, but a goal off. Leicester Crystal Palace. Predicted 3-0 to Leicester, it was 2-1, so yeah, there we go. On to Matchday 34, let's predict these. Southampton v Leicester. I predicted this one will be 2-1 to Leicester. I think they're looking good for top 4 now. Honestly, I think they'll make it now. They're not going to slip like they did last year. So I think they're definitely they'll be alright. And I think they'll win this game as well, which will, cement their place, I guess. Crystal Palace v Man City. Obviously, City have got PSG. So they will rest players in between, sure. But they should still have no problem with Crystal Palace. So I think they'll win 2-1 away from home. Brighton v Leeds. I predict to be a 1-1 draw. Yeah, 1-1 draw. Chelsea Fulham, 2-1 to Chelsea, I think. Everton v Aston Villa, I think will end in an Everton victory. Also 2-1. Gone for too many 2-1s, to be honest. Might be a risk. And actually, we'll go 3-1. We'll go 3-1 Everton. I think they'll win this. Although they're quite unpredictable, so you never know. If they lost at home to Villa, I would not be surprised, honestly. Newcastle, Arsenal, I would love us to win. I'd love it. I guess to be fair, there'll be no Willock, considering we've loaned him out to them, so that's a positive. But they don't need Willock to score against us. I'm going to say draw. I hope we win, but I'm going to say draw, but we'll probably lose. Man United v Liverpool, a massive game. Apparently there'll be protests before that game as well, of course, for obvious reasons. As for the game itself, which is unrelated to the protest, there's obviously a rivalry. Obviously a very interesting game, always is. Aside from a few bad games here and there, generally these games are quite entertaining. So I look forward to seeing what happens. But in terms of this game, I'm predicting a draw. Yes, I'm going to go for a dead, boring 0-0. Yes, it will be a 0-0. There is my prediction for that game. It's a big risk, but it's very possible. It's very possible, I believe. This season, anyway. Tottenham v Sheffield United. Spurs, I think, should win this one. 3-0. Yeah, 3-0. West Brom v Wolves. 1-0 West Brom. I'm going to go for it. I think West Brom can win this one. Burnley v West Ham. based on the season, you can't really bet against West Ham here. Having said that, they've lost recently, a couple. Burnley just won 4-0 away at Wolves, and I think they'll be quite confident. So, I'm going to go for a cheeky 1-0 Burnley. I want West Ham to win, but I think Burnley will win. But I could be wrong. So we'll see. I'm not that confident about these, to be honest. There's a few I'm confident about, but yeah, I predicted 1-0 to Burnley. Not that confident. Could go either way, but I'm going to take the risk. West Brom Wolves, I think this could happen. I think maybe not 1-0, but I think they can definitely beat them this season anyway. Spurs v Sheffield United, I think Spurs will win this game. So we'll see what the score is. United Liverpool being a draw, I think is very possible. Definitely. Newcastle Arsenal being a draw, also possible. But we might lose that game. We'll see. Everton Villa 3-1 I think can definitely happen. Although Villa winning would not surprise me, to be honest. Chelsea 2-1 against Fulham. I think Chelsea should win this. I know they got Champions League, but I think against Fulham they'll be fine. Brighton Leeds being 1-1, I think again very possible. Although either team could win this game, I think this could be quite interesting. Palace Man City, I think City should have no trouble. Although I could be wrong. You never know how many players they could rest, but even if they rest players, they should be able to do it. Southampton v Chelsea. Sorry, not Chelsea. Southampton v Leicester. 2-1 to Leicester, I predicted, and I think that will happen. I think Leicester winning will happen. But yeah, we'll see. I'm fairly confident, but also not that confident. We'll see how it goes. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. And there's just 4 more match days after this. Season's flying by. For me, I'm happy because I'm an Arsenal fan. We've been dreadful this season. So, big up Europa League. We should probably lose in this week as well. And goodbye.